good morning and welcome to northeastworms.com. Okay, today we will harvest the European Nightcrawler. In the last video I will link here on the top. I show how the number 3 bean of European Nightcrawler is ready to harvest. Actually, it's not just the number 3, it's more than one. But what I will do, I will harvest first only the number 3 and see how many worms and how many castings we collect just for a single bean. So I have just to make a little room here on the working table because I just finished to pack all this casting. So I'm blending the casting. Actually, I'm giving like this kind of look with the orangish bags. So okay, everything is ready actually to start the harvesting. Okay, this is my mix of compost and manure. Actually, this mix is compost, it's mushroom compost, peat compost, and cow manure. And this is the finished tray. So I already put water and I add peat moss. Worms love peat moss, European Nightcrawler love peat moss, and they go through the peat moss very fast, and the peat moss leave amazing casting. So I add pulverized dolomite lime and worm chow, of course, handful of worm chow, and again peat moss and this mix of compost and manure. The total for one tray of this one is around 3 gallons, more or less 3 gallons of bedding, and I would put like 2 pounds of European Nightcrawler. I mean, it can be maybe 3-4 ounces or something like that. Around 2 pounds. I try to stay on the 2 pounds thing. So again, this is the sifter. If you saw the other video, you already see how these things work. So this vibrate here in this way, okay, forward and back and forward. And this is 1/16 inch where it will filter all the fine casting. This one here, this hole is I mean, they should be let to pass all the cocoons. Okay, and the last one here, they will put all the unprocessed stuff there inside the bean and the worms, of course. So they have 3 chutes on the bottom. Okay, it's pretty dark, so bites 1, 2, and 3. So here we will have the casting, here we will have the cocoon, and here we will have the worms and the big stuff unprocessed. Okay, so let me, and of course we have the worms here. So it's time to give this guy a new house. Okay, yeah, it's definitely time. All right, let me put the camera on the tripods. Let's start the sifting and let's give a new house to this guy. Done with the first tray, the tray number 3. That is the subject of this research, if you want to call it for scientific purpose. So this is what is come out. Okay, those are the worms. This is the unfinished material. This is all the cocoons. and this is all the casting. So what I want to know now, I want to know exactly the weight of everything. Okay, so let's check out the weight. But first I want to show you, and hopefully you can see how many cocoons there are here in only one tray. So these things on 7 trays, there will be a bunch of cocoons. The only problem that I waited too long to harvest this, and there are a bunch of babies. So the babies will go with the cocoon inside the nursery tray, how I call them. Yeah, but it's, you know, it's just now, because now I am almost set up. Yeah, I'm almost set up. I will do the right thing. So it took like 6 weeks actually to harvest these things, but next time there will be no more than 3 weeks or something like that. Okay, so let's weight everything. So I zero the scale, and the first thing I want to weight the unprocessed raw materials. That is this one. There are unprocessed materials because I use compost, not only poor peat moss like a lot of people do, and so there are unprocessed materials. I will dump these materials on my raised bed. I don't want to put it back because those are fast tray, so I don't want to have these things forever go. So this is 2 pounds and 1. So hold on, I removed something. So okay, it's 1 pound and 15 ounces, so almost 2 pounds. Okay, so let's take these things out. Now I want to weight the worms. So I did a light separation with the worms. There are still some unprocessed materials that I'm trying to take out right now, but that's okay. I mean, the difference can be 1 ounce, 2 ounces maybe. So let's see how many worms there are. Originally I put around 2 pounds. I think there was a little more than 2 pounds. It was like 2 pounds and like 3 ounces in this. I wrote down everything, and I think there are 2 pounds and 3 ounces of worms here. So I try to take out as much material as possible to be. So it's 4.6 pounds. It is here 4.6 pounds. So the worms exactly double. They double in again 7-8 weeks more or less. Yes, they double, and plus tons of cocoon. So let's go and weight actually the medium work material with all the cocoons. Okay, these guys have to go as fast as possible in their new padding. Okay, so this need a little more things. So let's zero this one. Okay, it's just zero. Let's put here the cocoons tray. Hold on, let me take it out here. So this is 5 pounds and 12 ounces. Of course, there are not eggs, so 5 pounds and 12 ounces of eggs. But believe me, there are hundreds, if not thousands of worms only on one tray. So, but I'm very curious about the casting too. Let's see how much casting. Okay, 16 pounds and 14 ounces of casting. Only one tray. I have 7 trays. Okay, so make the math. Today I will take like 100 pounds of casting, and look how beautiful is this casting. Look, this amazing casting. Very, very nice. Amazing filter, very fine. The 1/16" is filtered very fine. So I am very, very happy. A little baby here, let me take out. Very, very happy. And so let me finish everything. I have 6 more trays to do. Okay, see you in a while. zeroed this one. And let's see. Okay. Okay. So are you guessing how many worms are those one? I don't know how many. Okay. We're almost okay. Couple of babies around. So those worms are 8 pound exactly. Okay, so actually, okay, 7 pound, 7 point. I mean, I'm doing the 8 pound because I'm moving actually. So it's actually here that it's a stop is 8 pound and 3 ounces. Okay, so 8 pound and 3 ounces plus the 4 pound and 6 ounces of the first tray, and it's 12 and 9 ounces plus another 2 trays that I already put away. There was like around 6 pound and 15, let's see, 7 pound, so 7 and 8 15 and 4 19, around 20 pounds. So that was around 20 pounds for 7 trays. So if you consider that I put around 2 pounds and something for each tray, that will be 14, let's see, like around 15-16 pounds. So in less than 2 months, okay, I got almost 5 pounds of worms more. So now another thing that I have to figure out, actually I've already figured out, but I want to show you, is all the cocoons. So let me put away all these worms, let me put away inside the tray, and I will be back to you with all the cocoons. Here we are for the final, almost final chapter of this day of work. Okay, so what we are doing now, I'm preparing the etching tray or nursery tray, whatever you want to call it. So we actually have a lot of babies and cocoons, but next time one don't arrive till the time that the cocoon actually hatch. So I want to just arrive to have only cocoon and a baby, that is better. But again, I'm just starting, I'm very busy, I'm one-man band, I do everything by myself, and sometimes it's really a lot. So this is what I got, okay? This is all cocoon and babies. I try to show you, if I can, if you see how many babies there are here and how many cocoons. So you see, it's unbearable. So it's incredible, not unbearable, how many there are here. So what I'm doing here, I'm preparing 3 trays where the base is a pit moss, just pit moss, but there are inside also manure and mushrooms compost and a little pit compost and of course worm chow and I just hand full of limestone, pulverized dolomitic lime. And what I do, I will split these eggs and whatever baby there are in these 3 beans, and actually I'm thinking I'm doing 4 beans because it's okay. So I split all the cocoons and the babies in 4 different trays, and the trays are actually like that. Okay, I put some. Of course, I moist everything in the bedding, so I put like newspaper, moist a little bit, and a little plastic to keep the moisture. And this is for the first couple of weeks. Okay, so this is how it look. It's very fluffy, and there are a little food, there are a bunch of peat moss, and manure, and the compost, and see, I don't know if you can see, it's full of cocoon, really full. So, okay, now it's the next chapter. I know this video may be a little too long. I promise to try to keep down on editing phase. So this is actually, I have two of these beans. It's the nursery beans that I started. I started these nursery beans on June the 24th. Today is July the 22nd. It's almost 1 month. So the last time I checked it was 3 days ago. Okay. So here, after a while, I put the burlap. For now, I don't put the burlap because it don't mean there are no worms, nothing. There are just a little baby. They will boil down. So now I'll show you how I do with the you see there are also the babies. They're becoming juvenile. There are already casting. So you see there are a lot of babies. So what I do, every time I come here, if I see adult like this, I take out. Okay, so, and I leave only the babies. So this is a continuous cycle. So I have no idea how the other farmers do. I'm pretty sure there are farmers more experienced than me. They do stuff in a different way, and maybe it's better, maybe not. I don't know. This is my way, how I do stuff. That's work. So you see here, okay, there are a bunch of juvenile. They are hatching, and the babies, they are going. There are still some cocoon. So you see, when they arrive, reach like this size, I will take out and I'll put in a new one, a new bean. So every 3 days I come here and I fluff everything, and I look for the juvenile a little big. They are a little bigger, like this, and I put in a new tray. So this is how I do. I don't know if it's the best way to do it. I don't know if it's the worst way to do it. I have no idea. But again, for me, it works. So, yeah. So once in a while I found out some adult. But the target, the goal is to not make them reach the adult phase, so they can breed and lay more cocoon. So this is to work only to hatch the cocoon and make the worms grow a little bit. Okay, so that's all for today. I mean, it's already a lot. I just see that somebody asked me that question on the last video that I did. They asked if I show how I do the breeding tray and what I use for bedding, I guess it was like the garden lady and worms. So this is how I do it. There are again no secret. If you see my past video, you will see that my bedding it's always the same. Is compost, manure, peat moss, little peat moss to give fluffiness, and the worms love peat moss, worm chow, and worm chow also have a grit and oyster shells, but because I use a peat moss, I add a little dolomite limestone, pulverized dolomite limestone. So again, this is all. This is everything for today. Thanks again for watching. I know it's I guess pretty long video. So www.northeastworms.com again. So I'm going out of space. So order some European Nightcrawler. I need, guys, you help me to make a little more room for the new ones that are coming out now. Okay, thank you very much again.